Good morning, warriors! I got all fancied up for you, did my hair for this video because this is really, really important. Okay, so right now it's Friday, October. What is the date today? It is October, or not October, it's November 6th, Friday, okay, 2020. So what's going on right now in the world? So we have a crazy election happening right now. There's lawsuits being filed. There's so many funny TikTok videos around Nevada going so slow with their counts. And what that is what that is people, is a narrative. So we're all looking this way. Now this is happening, right? There's some voter fraud, whatever. I'm not giving you my opinion on that. But what I'm sharing with you guys is warriors understand that distractions make you look this way. As the volume in the markets are going up, the stock market is going up, cryptocurrency is exploding right now, the volume is super high. Where's the volume coming from? Well, it could be coming from whales. It could be coming from the feds. Now, we have to understand economics. Now, I want to share with you guys, as you're looking this way, yesterday, ironically, 16 hours ago, Jerome Powell addressed the American public. My name is Coach JV. I am the top health and mindset coach in the world. What you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. This is going to be a really, really quick video. I'm going to show you what Jerome Powell said, his beginning speech, and then I'm going to break it down in my layman's terms, my, what do you want to call it, my common sense terms. I'm a common sense kind of guy. Every 100 years, we go through somewhat of a depression. Every 10 years, we go through recession. As we look this way to the distraction, the elites do the stuff here, they become richer and people become poor. Really that simple, guys. So if you know the game, you know what I'm about to say. You can't be played. So I'm just going to jump into this really quickly. I'm doing this video right before our Warrior Academy in the morning. But I got to get this stuff out to you guys so you can make informed decisions. So we're going to watch this address of Jerome Powell addressing the American people yesterday. But what were you watching yesterday? All right, here we go.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
At the Federal Reserve, we are strongly committed to achieving the monetary policy goals that Congress has given us: maximum employment and price stability. Since the beginning of the pandemic, we have taken forceful actions to provide relief and stability, to ensure that the recovery will be as strong as possible,
Stimulus checks, pumping the economy, stimulus checks,
and to limit lasting damage to the economy. Today, my colleagues on the Federal Open Market Committee and I reaffirmed our commitment to support the economy in this challenging time. Economic activity has continued to recover from its depressed second quarter level. The reopening of the economy led to a rapid rebound in activity, and real GDP rose at an annual rate of 33% in the third quarter. In recent months, however, the pace of improvement has moderated. Household spending on goods, especially durable goods, has been strong and has moved above its pre-pandemic level. In contrast, spending on services remains low.
So what that means is durable goods, things we need, toilet paper, cleaning supplies, okay? Retail services, haircuts, barber shops, things like that have slowed. Restaurants, where are most of the workers in the retail and service industry?
Largely due to ongoing weakness in sectors that typically require people to gather closely, including travel and hospitality. The overall rebound in household spending owes in part to federal stimulus payments and expanded unemployment benefits, which provided essential support to many families and individuals. The housing sector has fully recovered from the downturn, supported in part by low mortgage interest rates.
So this is great news. So what that means is, you're going to hear this narrative coming up, is they're going to keep interest rates very low, so the housing market is going to continue to go up.
Business investment has also picked up. Even so, overall economic activity remains well below its level before the pandemic, and the path ahead remains highly uncertain. In the labor market, roughly half of the 22 million jobs that were lost in March and April have been regained, as many people were able to return to work. As with overall economic activity,
So let's pause for just a moment. Everybody was able to return back to work, but have you heard the narrative as we're looking at the election that the cases are going up dramatically? Germany got shut down, France got shut down, they're getting restrictions in certain states. It's coming.
Pace of improvement in the labor market has moderated. The unemployment rate declined over the past 5 months, but remained elevated at 7.9% as of September. Although we welcome this progress, we will not lose sight of the millions of Americans who remain out of work. The economic downturn has not fallen equally on all Americans, and those least able to shoulder the burden have been hardest hit. In particular, the high level of joblessness has been especially severe for lower wage workers in the services sector, for women, and for African Americans and Hispanics.
So people in the service industry are going to get crushed in the next year, guys. I'm just being honest with you guys, sharing you with what's going on. So if you knew the game, would you play differently?
The economic dislocation has upended many lives and created great uncertainty about the future. The pandemic has also left a significant imprint on inflation. Following large declines in the spring, consumer prices picked up over the summer, in part reflecting a rise in durable goods prices.
So have you noticed that everything is getting more expensive? It's going to get way more expensive, Warriors.
However, for those sectors that have been most affected by the pandemic, prices remain particularly soft. Overall, on a 12-month basis, inflation remains below our 2% longer-run objective. As we have emphasized throughout the pandemic, the outlook for the economy is extraordinarily uncertain and will depend in large part on the success of efforts to keep the virus in check. The recent rise in new COVID-19 cases, both here in the United States and abroad, is particularly concerning. All of us have a role to play in our nation's response to the pandemic. Following the advice of public
That was a narrative. It's concerning. I'm not going
public health professionals to keep appropriate social distances and to wear masks in public will help get the economy back to full strength. A full economic recovery is unlikely until people are confident that it's safe to re-engage in a broad range of activities. The Federal Reserve's response to this crisis has been guided by our mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people, along with our responsibilities to promote the stability of the financial system. As noted in our statement on longer-run goals and monetary policy strategy, we view maximum employment as a broad-based and inclusive goal. Our ability to achieve maximum employment in the years ahead depends importantly on having longer-term inflation expectations well anchored at 2%. As we said in September and again today, with inflation running persistently below 2%, we will aim to achieve inflation moderately above 2% for some time.
Okay. We were below 2%, so we're telling you that we're going to run well above 2%. They went to a flexible inflation rate. Your goods and services are going to get a lot more expensive, Warriors. Get ready.
So that inflation averages 2% over time and
As long as it averages 2%, that's what the flexible inflation. So when the inflation goes up, they can tell you, hey, we're going to bring it back down to 2%. Don't worry.
longer-term inflation expectations remain well anchored at 2%. We expect to maintain an accommodative stance of monetary policy until these employment and inflation outcomes are achieved.
So we're doing this so that we can help you guys maintain employment and we can make sure that you survive. It's all about you, Warriors.
With regard to interest rates, we continue to expect that it will be appropriate to maintain the current 0 to 1/4% target range for the federal funds rate.
Okay, I'm going to stop right there. So they're going to keep interest rates very, very low. They're going to increase inflation. Savers are going to become losers. Savers are going to become losers. Okay? I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I'm just helping you understand the narrative, Warriors. It's important, imperative that you understand economics. It's imperative that you understand economics right now, Warriors. This is the biggest shift in generational wealth happening in history. I'm going to continue to do videos on a daily basis and help you understand economics. If you want to join our Warrior Academy, your best bet is to click our global free Facebook group. We go live every single day. We're here to educate you. This is unprecedented time, Warriors. It's time to rise. Warriors, rise! Let's go.